Thousands of years after his time on Earth, the story of Jesus remains one of the most influential narratives in human history. Yet, alongside its sacred reverence, myths and misconceptions have grown, clouding historical realities and spiritual truths. Today, we aim to debunk these myths, guiding you through a journey to separate fact from fiction in the story of Jesus. Let us begin with a ubiquitous image, the nativity scene. Most of us imagine a quaint, humble setting in a stable, possibly Eve under a gentle blanket of winter snow. However, the Bible doesn't explicitly state this serene picture. Only two of the Gospels, Matthew and Luke, detail Jesus' birth. While they affirm his birth in Bethlehem, neither mention a stable or winter snow. The notion of Jesus being born in a stable likely arises from Luke referring to him being placed in a manger, a feeding trough, which could suggest a farm setting, but not definitively so. Another common myth concerns the three wise men. Popular traditions tell us there were three. However, the Gospels don't specify their number. Matthew only mentions that Magi from the east brought three gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Thus, while it is logical to think of three wise men, the actual number remains unknown. Furthermore, these Magi, often depicted arriving shortly after Jesus' birth, likely visited much later, possibly when Jesus was a toddler. Moving beyond his birth, another significant misconception is about Jesus' physical appearance. Many portraits throughout history depict Jesus with European features, reflecting the culture of the artists more than historical accuracy. Jesus was a Galilean Jew, and his physical features would have aligned with those of the Middle Eastern population of his time. Transitioning to his crucifixion, a popular myth suggests that Jesus was betrayed solely for money, but the story of Judas Iscariot reveals a more complex narrative. While he indeed accepted 30 pieces of silver, the motivations for his betrayal remain a subject of theological debate, encompassing both financial gain and deeper, unresolved reasons. Lastly, addressing the notion that Jesus' resurrection was a unique event within early Christian belief. While it indeed represents a cornerstone of the faith, the resurrection itself builds upon Jewish traditions and expectations of life after death. What stands as unique is the personal resurrection of Jesus, which propelled Christianity from a small Jewish sect into a global faith, with his resurrection heralding the beginning of a new era of hope and salvation for believers. In conclusion, unraveling these myths allows us a more nuanced comprehension of Jesus' story. Beyond legends and cultural depictions lies a narrative rich with historical intrigue and spiritual profundity. By acknowledging the layers of myth and tradition, we gain a deeper appreciation for Jesus' enduring impact, inviting both believers and non-believers alike to ponder the continuing relevance of his life and teachings in our modern world. Thank you for joining this exploration of separating fact from fiction in the story of Jesus.